Hey everyone, Stacy here with the Sauk Center Area Chamber of Commerce. I just wanted to jump on and give a quick update regarding the Sauk Center Chamber wants you to know that we are going to continue to provide assistance and support wherever we can. And right now, our main power is to be a funnel for the information coming in from different organizations such as DEED, the Minnesota Department of Revenue, SBA, local clinics, and so much more. At the Chamber, we have a pulse on the business community. And I think it's important for our businesses to know there's a streamlined location you can go to for all this information that's coming at us each day, sometimes hourly. So we've developed a web page to provide efficient and simple location to find answers and links to many of the details that have been coming out and things that can answer a lot of the questions that are circulating around businesses and employees. As I receive updates, I will keep this page updated as well, and those will be notated with a date and timestamp so that you're aware what's most current. I also participated on a conference call at 7 a.m. this morning. Gotta admit, I'm not much of a morning person. Participated on 2 conference calls, both quite early. And I'm so glad that they have these because there is so much to learn and so much to know. And it's really refreshing to be able to hear the information from those that are in a position to make a difference and to provide us those details. So, for example, today we heard from Commissioner Steve Grove with DEED. We heard from Commissioner Cynthia Bowerly with the Department of Revenue and Commissioner Nancy Lepick with Department of Labor and Industry, and have updated our Chamber's webpage that I was referencing to earlier with some of the information shared. But what was really cool is some of the information they shared we had already received from like the Minnesota Chamber of Commerce or other avenues. And so I was already able to vet that information and put it on our webpage. So some of that information we already had. And that was also a good feeling. So to know that even though they were sharing these details, some of them we had the details already. So that was good. And we also had them available to you already too. So that was also good. But on this call, we covered topics such as the sales tax payment grace period. So for those that have sales tax payments due tomorrow, you are encouraged to still file online, but the payment isn't due until April, and they've extended the date without penalty and without interest. Also, we heard from DEED regarding the status of being able to apply for those small business loans through the SBA loans. Those will become available, if not by the end of today, hopefully by for sure the end of tomorrow, where the portal on the site, which again, I listed earlier in the week on that same webpage, but the portal for Minnesota isn't there. So if you click on it now and you go and you look for that information to apply for those small business loans, Minnesota's not in the list. But hopefully that portal will be available by the end of the day tomorrow. And what we were able to learn is that they will be able to offer loans at a rate of 3.75% for our businesses and 2.75% for nonprofits. And it'll give them some working capital, and with payment terms that could be up to 30 years. So there will be more information released soon, and as soon as that's released, I'll know, and I will make sure that you get the information as well. So keep an eye out and watch our Facebook page, watch that web page I referenced to, and we'll let you know as soon as the Minnesota portal is available. We also heard from the Director of Unemployment, Minnesota, and the UIMN director stated how many thousands of people had applied on Tuesday and Wednesday. It was like 23,000 on Tuesday, I believe, and slightly higher on Wednesday. And that their system was able to keep up with that, but when calling, they had on average 400 people waiting in queue. So if you're able to log in and do so online, you will have much better luck getting signed up on the unemployment website, and it's uimn.org. The waiting week's been waived due to the COVID-19 crisis, and You can apply from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So they also extended the hours from what they were prior to this event. So we heard from him as well. Then we also discussed slightly the shared work program. So I invite employers, if you are not familiar with the shared work program, let me know and I can send you information. Or again, there's a link on the website, on our chamber website that I referenced. I really just want our businesses to know that the chamber is an extension of your team. We're concerned about your business, your employees, and our community. We have ideas brewing regarding shop local campaigns. We've created the Sauk Center Delivers Facebook event. So if you're not already following it, go follow it, because we have all the menus and all of our businesses that are participating in that listed there. And along with that, there's the Neighbors Helping Neighbors. Had to think of what the name was. Neighbors Helping Neighbors Sauk Center Area Facebook group. And you should really check that out because it's a pretty fun group. Collectively, chamber executives are working together to urge state leaders to find more ways to help. And we have been working together to find creative ways to support our businesses. So it's really great because we're all in the same boat. And when you can put collective minds to a task with a common goal, really great things come out of that. So it's really exciting to be able to have this resource. And I hope to bring a lot of these ideas back to our community as well. So keep an eye for additional ramping up of our shop local campaigns. And a plea to everyone listening, this is the time. This is the time to empty the Amazon cart, which I think they are going on delay for delivery anyway. Buy it local. Do you need the outfit now, or could you run to Cute and Curvy or Geierman's or Sprinkle of Joy or the soon to open Baby Girls Boutique? Could you run there to get it instead? So let's start finding ways to shop local. And again, right now there's not a lot of shopping going on, but you're not going anywhere anyway because we're all social distancing, and that's a good thing. So right now, start finding ways on how you can make a difference, because you can. We all can. We can all do something. Please keep in mind our local healthcare workers and employees of the businesses that are working tirelessly to keep shelves stocked with the necessities. And also keep in your thoughts our local, state, and federal leaders as we all come together to find the best way to kind of get through to the other side. And I think it's also important to know that we can come together and we can come through this, and we will get through this. Our community can rally. We can do something. We can be the light. And together, we can do more. I know we can. So I challenge you to find ways to continue or start shopping local if you aren't. We need you now more than ever. Our businesses, they need you. And together, we can do it. And until the next time, maybe we'll have another video blog soon. Not much for being on screen, but we'll see what comes. Thanks, everyone, and have a good afternoon.